Welcome one and all, I'm Decoy. Today we're going to check out the P126, the smallest car in the game by a long shot. But let's get into the stats on this thing. First of all, drivetrain, it's a rear-wheel drive. Horsepower, it has a massive 126 horsepower. And it has a mass of 1,940 pounds, making it the car with the least amount of mass to it. The only way you go to something lighter is to go to a motorcycle. Now, this thing, if you're wanting to pick it up, it's going to have a price tag of $14,000. Of course, if you pick it up, you're going to get a street cred reward of 100, and this thing is sold by a fixer, and it requires your presence in Westbrook. So, pretty darn cheap car. It is freaking tiny. So, I had to check it out, alright? It had to happen. So, interior. I mean, your little dash right there. Like, all of it seems so retro. I mean, and there's like almost no space in here. I feel like I'm driving around in like a tiny coffin when you're in this thing. But yeah, I mean, and up there where your gauges and stuff are, that hardcore reminds me of some of the cars from the 80s. So, this definitely seems like a budget vehicle, but at the same time, it's kind of cool. I found myself kind of digging it. One thing I do want to show you real quick, I'll hop out of it, just how the door works. I really enjoy how the door opens up. I don't know. I thought that was pretty cool. But let's get started on this crazy drive. I picked a whole different section to test the car out on. Mostly because we're starting pretty darn close to where you actually pick the vehicle up at. And it was like, oh good, we'll test uphill, see how it accelerates uphill. And I'm going to say it didn't do too bad. Slowly picking up speed here at the top, and then we'll go downhill, and that'll really help us hit that maximum speed eventually. But right now we're pretty level at 119, and it doesn't seem to want to go up any. Then we'll hit this little downhill part. It gets us to like 121, best case scenario. But on the straightaways where it's level, 119, I'd say that's a safe bet for your maximum top speed in this thing without going downhill. You know, it seems like a weird vehicle, but there's something hilarious about driving this thing around that just makes it too much fun. Alright? When the enemies see you driving down the street in this thing, they're gonna know that you're not afraid of anything. Alright? They might also laugh a little bit, which is good, because, I mean, you'll be laughing too. Really actually had a lot of fun with this one, and at $14,000, honestly, it's worth picking up just for the laughs you can have with it. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please remember to like, sub, and share. Later.